Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about Robert Rodriguez's new film, Hypnotic. It's a movie starring Ben Affleck as a detective looking for his daughter. And I went to see this movie at a Regal Mystery movie on a Monday, and it was honestly just really not a good film. Robert Rodriguez can make good movies. I feel like he always makes fun stories. A lot of them involve children. Like, look at Spy Kids. That's a classic. Look at Spy Kids 2 or 3. People still talk about those. They even talk about The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. But there's something about Robert Rodriguez that isn't so mature. His films are often very silly. They often involve child characters, and the plots are very low stakes. That's kind of the case with Hypnotic. He tries to do this Inception type story, but it just doesn't work. And I think it doesn't work because it's very short. The plot is explained very simply, and it just doesn't have the depth of these other movies to kind of, feel real or feel like there's any impact. And also, Robert Rodriguez, he's been making good movies. Like, he made El Mariachi. He even did that really cool segment of Four Rooms, which, had a Tarantino segment, and they're good friends. But it was so apparent watching Hypnotic that it was going to be a direct-to-DVD bargain bin movie. I remember seeing it, and it was one of those movies that everyone kind of goes to see, and they don't know what they're going to see. And the guy who sat next to me, was so into it, and then, by the end, there's, some scene where, I kind of want to spoil it right now because I don't really recommend it, but the whole plot of the movie is just, it doesn't work. It is about, what if you could hypnotize people and cause them to do things? And it honestly is a cool concept, like the idea of persuasion, and, it's trying to do this cool Inception Nolan level thing where there are this bad organization that's out there that's trying to, hypnotize people and get them to do horrible things. But it just could be used so much better, and the core concept of Ben Affleck trying to find his daughter is totally underutilized. On top of that, you have Alice Braga in a performance that just feels so phoned in. They cast her. I bet she was glad to do it, but it just doesn't feel like a performance anyone would want to give. I'm sure that's why they gave it to an actor who, isn't an A-list actor. And then you have Ben Affleck in the lead. Somehow they got him to do it. It just feels like such a hollow movie, and there's been so many better versions of this type of movie. And on top of that, just the central mystery isn't that intriguing. What happened to Ben Affleck's daughter? And then you get this reveal at the end where she, has mind powers, or she's, the one, that's there's even a movie coming out called The Creator, I think, with, a Gareth Evans movie, or Gareth Edwards, sorry. And it seems like it's kind of a similar plot of, here's a kid who's the answer, the key. And that's been done so many times, so it just isn't really something that is used well. And it's just something that's been done better before.